But yeah, I'll talk about it. Okay. Oh, you can look at title lookup. Can you just look up people's names? How have you got to Cybers already? People must be spending their money on some icons and stuff. I'm not. I'm saving on mine. Look up yours? Hang on. We'll try. I'll see if I look up Z-Man. I'll just try looking up. I'll see how it works. Oh no, this looks up titles. I see. No, you don't look up names, Z-Man. You look up people's IDs. So the titles, it looks up for people with a specific thing. That's very strange. It's very strange. Anyway. You can get a lot of icons and stuff for free. That's true, but not these ones. I can tell when people are using free ones or people are using the paid ones. The free ones aren't as interesting, is what I'll say. But yeah, all right. I think people are ready to do some Yu-Gi-Oh. So let's jump on over. No Monster Hunter today. That will be tomorrow. My week might be a little bit funny this week. I might have a few days I might be out, so let's. All right, let's do it. Let's duel. So welcome on in. This will be the first day of us playing YuGiOh MasterDuel. I can't believe this game just dropped so suddenly. It's crazy to me. So if you've ever been following, a lot of you have followed the YuGiOh various channels and media stuff, but they really haven't they didn't put an announce date, and it's surprising because it was I honestly thought that they would be doing a build up and then do an announcement and then you'd have a date and ramp into it, but they just dropped it. This game just suddenly got dropped, and almost it felt unintentional because when the game dropped, it wasn't active on Steam for a few hours. It almost it feels like an announcement missed, and that's fine. It in a weird way it worked because the servers weren't hammered as bad. So people who wanted to join in and play, they were right on it, but other people sort of would have bled into it as time went on. But yeah. Is that mine in Discord? Okay, all right. I'll add some people, so peeps are wanting to be added, so I'm gonna add some. All right. Add Z-Man. So unfortunately, this game does have a situation where I have to add individuals, and you'll have to add me back. So if you want my ID, you'll have to grab my ID. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Take a sippy. Thank you for the sippy. I've actually got my lunch here. I got liquid lunch. Thank you, Samurai. I'm gonna jump into some just general stuff at the moment. Let's yeah. I've dropped mine in the Discord. Again, if you want to add me, my ID is here. But we will jump into the actual game itself. So it's interesting how this game is presented. So I'll start off with, if you've ever played Legacy of the Duelist and Duel Links, this game will be very familiar. This feels like the merge of both of them, but probably leans closer to Duel Links, but it's in a weird way a little less content. This feels like when Duel Links first came out and it didn't have a shit ton of stuff. However, it has a shit ton of cards. This game has, I think all the cards, as far as I know, apart from more modern ones. But the ways to get the cards, not as many. You'll notice there's only 4 real main sections in the game, which Duel is either Duel or people online, or Duel people online like normal. There's a ranked system, and making rooms. There isn't other tournament modes in the moment. There's only ranked Duel and free Duel. I do believe they're adding other modes, like event duels and things like that. So curious what they're going to do there. There's a lot of. It has over 5,000. It has over 10,000 cards, Z-Man. So they've got majority of the cards in rotation, and it is an OCG rule set, which means that anything goes. There is a lot of cards that normally would be banned in the TCG for good reason that are not. So you're going to fight some really messed up stuff in this. I've already fought cards that 100% should have been banned, and they're out there. So be prepared to fight some really messed up shit in this mon. Max C, yeah, I know. I've already fought a couple of people with Max C. The ban list is OCG TCG mix. Yeah, that's the weird thing, Al. It's not an OCG, pure OCG ban list. It's closer to it. But there's some weird picks. There's some stuff from TCG that's like, why is this banned, but this other thing isn't banned? Very strange. But yeah, it's interesting, I'll say. We're going to see some very interesting duels. This is probably the section that I hope gets expanded upon the most, which is the solo mode. If you haven't heard me talk about it, I personally absolutely love playing single player Yu-Gi-Oh with a good story associated to it, and having the rather than Legacy of the Duelist, having the duels be all the story ones, which I think are a very good way to be shown off. But this one does the thing that people have been asking for a long time, which is stories based on the card archetypes, which honestly, they're a little bit lackluster. I think that they should probably expand these, and hopefully they do, because this is... When we saw the original trailers for this, they had a big old expanded map, and I was actually hoping that they were all interconnected. But the way they've done it now is they've actually not done it that way. The stories don't connect into each other. Instead, it's just a path of story. And it's only these ones in the ones that I've done so far. So hopefully they get bigger as we go, or they do add more content to each of them. But they are meant to be teaching methods to the decks themselves. And strangely enough with that, there isn't really too much teaching. Pretty much you will unlock a full deck from completing these. You'll get a few cards, as well as these currencies which are used in story modes to unlock the gates. But yeah, they're not very hard fights, which is fine, but they're just... I kind of hope they expand upon this a lot more. I think this is like... Yeah, and I'll show it off a bit more in a bit. It literally has a mechanic, if you ban it, you hurt more rogue decks than meta. Wait, which one? Electromite. There's some cards, I don't know. We'll see how it evolves. I'm curious how they're going to handle this. So the OCG TCG ban list, the thing that they've created specifically for this game is, I'm imagining because they don't have to manage it as gratuitously as individual region ones, and if they essentially can update this one and have it as an ongoing one, it'll be curious to see if they get more stringent, less stringent, when they bring in cards, what they're going to do with them. There is a lot here in terms of like how they're going to approach it as a global digital ongoing project, because the way they want to treat this, it seems, is they want this to be the platform. They want this to be ongoing, similar to Duel Links, where it can just withstand a test of time, where they can just keep updating and adding to it and stuff like that. Strangely enough, saying that, you'll notice the UI is very mobile-like. I don't think it's very... It's funny on PC, and it starts on a really low resolution. But yeah, I think that its form and function is nice. It's very simple, but there isn't a lot to do menu-wise, and that's probably okay. There is a lot of like hidden stuff too, as well. So like, there's like, immediately we could go look at the forbidden lists and things like that. There's just like lots of different things we can look at in terms of information, but it's sort of tucked away, and you need to know about it. And well, I'll talk about more of that in a moment, because there's some crazy stuff in terms of how card packs work. And I wonder if they'll have a just OCG. I hope so, Z-Man. I kind of want that, because I actually kind of prefer TCG. As much as there's some bans of recent that I really hate that like impact decks such as Thunder Dragons, I don't know if I like a full open, because there's some non-fun stuff that's going to occur, and I wonder if, as people bend, we're going to see a lot of people same stuff, especially if there is mostly a focus on ranked play. But we'll see. We're probably going to see a lot of the same cards, but Yu-Gi-Oh has so many that we'll see it sort of filtered to the top, and there'll be hopefully a good collection of decks and things like that. Rather than going into the deck editor, I might go to the shop. So this game has a currency system. It's pretty simple. There is just gems. Gems are pretty much standard. It's a gacha game. So unlike Legacy, where you can earn by in-game points that you just unlock, this one will be similar to Duel Links, where you will be unlocking packs of points for money, and just unlocking via like achievements and stuff like that. And it's interesting how they've done the this setup for unlockables, because you have packs, but you have 3 base packs. You start with a starter deck, 1 of 3. I think it's a Blue Eyes, an Exceeds one, and no, a Link one and a Synchro one. And they're not too bad. They're not the worst, so it really does give you a bit of flexibility of where you want to start. I feel like a lot of people will probably go Blue Eyes though, but I think Synchro was probably the best one, just because there's 3 Mystic Typhoons. You have your standard packs. This is just, it's all packs, all cards. This literally is like accessible to all cards. So if it's not in a pack you can see, it will probably be in here, which is a massive pain in the ass. But this is the layman's. You're not going to be diving into this. This is not what you're going to be purchasing. Never be purchasing this next one. There's 2 standard packs right now are Revival of Legends and Stalwart, which are okay. They're fine. But what this game has interesting is actually secret packs. Hey Alex, welcome on in. Since I give you an option to look at different ban lists, it means we definitely get to get different ban lists, different formats. Yeah, so I noticed that as well out. So I'm assuming so, but I'm wondering how long it's going to go. OCG Mystic Mine has been banned. Oh, yeah, so that was the thing. I saw Mystic Mine is not banned, D-Man, which is weird. No, it is banned, but another card isn't banned, I think is what it was. I've forgotten now. But yeah, there's a card that works with Mystic Mine that is more problematic, but yeah, I don't know. Very strange. So yeah, you want a proper duel, Zigzagoon? We'll meet in the streets. I'll bring a pistol. So this is an interesting system. This is the thing I think is most fun about this particular system, and I think people will probably learn to maybe dislike some parts about it, but this is kind of cool. Secret packs. So you have your normal packs. These are the ones will probably be in rotation. We can see it's 61 days on left on this. However, we have these, and you'll notice these have 2 hours left. These are secret packs. These are things I've unlocked. And you reckon, so the way this works is essentially, if I rolled on a normal pack or a master pack, and then I get a card that has a part of an archetype, or a part of these particular packs, these packs unlock. And they're better packs. They're really good. This is how you'll probably be building most of your decks, but they're only around for a certain amount of time to encourage you sort of to lean into it in the time period. And it means that you go hunting. It makes you feel like you want to go on an adventure and find the pack types you want. So a good example is I'm playing a Blue Eyes deck. So I have been using a lot of Azure in Ivory, which is basically, it's based around Chaos Max. So mine is mostly a Chaos Max deck. I'm now leaning towards fusions as time goes on, because I got access to Dragon Luster, which has some very good cards in itself. And it's interesting because it means that you get a little bit more vocal. Really, really like this system. I think it's really fun. So you'll be rolling on these, and half of your cards when you do a pack will come from this set, and then half will come from the master. So you will still be unlocking secret packs as you go, which is very cool. Additionally, if you craft a card and it's of a pack you haven't had before, it will unlock the pack and then allow you to do a free roll. So you could go and get all your free rolls as well, which is cool in itself too. So I'll show you how that works shortly. Ooh, realize I got Lunar Lights. We craft some Lunar Lights. But it does mean there's like a good example in this is like if you're looking for particular like extra cards, like myself, looking for some Exceeds monsters, probably none of these, but there might be some utility Exceeds or utility Synchros and things like that you might have to go a little bit hunting for. And going to have to figure out how to do that, but I'll show you something something interesting. Does it have to be an SR ultra rare? I believe it has to be SR ultra rare. I think. Samurai. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if it like I've only crafted ultras, rares, and super rares and then gotten the pack unlocked. So I assume that's what it is. And then there's bonus packs, which these are ones you get for just doing duels. So if you do ranked duels, you'll get these tickets. I actually have 18 tickets, so I can actually show you a pack opening. And these will come from a different set of cards themselves. It's a smaller set than, say, the MasterDuels, but there's some good stuff in here. So, James Wicht, thank you thank you for the follow and welcome on in. So there's a couple of cards I wouldn't mind from this, but these are just handy cards more than anything. I did have to craft my Blue Eyes from this because I did need a third Blue Eyes. Yeah. Oh, Curie Babylon came out. Okay, that's interesting. So that's a pretty new card. So it's interesting which new cards they've put in. Okay, 1 day of PC is limited to 1 card. Okay, yeah. So the banned list is very strange. I'm not gonna lie. Cyberstein is 1. So I'll be curious to see how people approach this. But let's open a pack. I want to play with my Zambies. I want to get my Shiranuis. That's the thing I want to. The thing is, I've got a couple of deck archetypes I want to build, which includes Blue Eyes, Thunder Dragons, Dragon Links, my Shiranuis plus Ashi. I've forgotten the name of them. My 2 zombies. I like them a lot. So, hi Anastasia, welcome on in, and thank you for the water, James. I'm actually gonna have a drink of my lunch. Yeah, I needed to do the same, James, because this roll is a bit open. You'll see. I don't know what I'm going to get here, but let's do a roll. And always roll in 10s, but this one, generally you'll get a bonus, like an SR or a guaranteed at least. But for this, it's okay to roll individually as far as I can tell. So this is the opening pack. I'm not sure. It's an okay opening. It's not the greatest, but like, it's a bit shiny. I can't wait to see you play TDs. What's TDs? I accidentally clicked skip chat. I've done this multiple times to do it slowly, and then I haven't. But these are the cards we got out of it. So, like you can see, there's not a lot of crazy things here. I don't think anything there I'm particularly interested in. There's some normal Black Wings. Not really much I think is very good there, but that's it. Oh, Thunder Dragons, yeah. I like Thunder Dragons a lot. I'll have to get... it'll take me a while before I can craft it. It's early days, so it's going to take a little bit of time to build up. I've read the ban list is Tuesday, April 2021, OCG. It is, yeah, it's very strange. Very strange, Nastasia. But yeah, so as I said, that's the basic pack structure, but then there's also structure decks, which I haven't purchased either of them yet because I'm not playing them right now, but these are insane. I've been watching, if you want to talk about the main deck archetype I fought, I would say rank up Utopias are the deck I've been fighting the most, and I am not happy fighting this deck with some of the unbanned cards. There's some messed up stuff in here, but this deck's very strong. So if you calculator, if you want a good structure deck, this is so generally in the real world the way you would probably get yourself going to play Yu-Gi-Oh would be buying 3 structure decks so you can get 3 copies of a card. I mean, I do want a Utopia at some point, so I probably will buy at least one of these. But it would be the way to get your triples, because you pretty much want to have three of most things. It's very rare for you not to want 3. I've run into a few people running this deck, but with a lot of secret deck cards, which is the Magician of Pendulum. Pendulum Magicians are pretty good, but you need a decent amount of support for it. Utopic Zexal unbanned? Yeah. See, Nastasi knows what I'm talking about. There's... yeah, I haven't really been having fun fighting those Utopia decks, I'll be honest, because it doesn't take much for them to ramp into stuff. And so that's pretty much only structure decks I've got at the moment. I assume we're going to get lots. You'll notice that, by the way, chat, that these don't have timers. So I'm assuming these will be around for a long time. And then we have a whole heap of little companions that will appear on the board and stuff like that. They're just cute little minions that sit out on the side. You actually get to see little screenshots of where they sit on the board, and I'll show you the boards and stuff in a moment. You also can choose different boards. I kind of really want the volcanic one, or maybe Ritual Cage. I think those two look really nice. I don't think oh no, I have seen that one. You'll see a lot of these through the story. You can sort of kind of see what you feel about them. Different card backs. I'll probably end up getting the Chaos Max ones, and a different logo. So if you wanted a different, I've just got one from the story. And finally, buy the pass. Buy the pass as soon as you can. The pass has already been well worth it. I've easily gotten gems out of it. Not 600 gems, 750 gems or whatever. This is actually very good. Good pass. And buy these. I'm gonna save up to get the Lightning Storm. Getting an Ash Blossom, very good. Ash Blossom's super important. Solemn's very good. And Lightning Storm. I actually forgot I haven't put Solemn in my deck. I should probably do that. But yeah. And finally, God, I'm going through everything. There's just so much to talk about because it's a new game. Login bonuses. Go get your login bonuses. This is where you'll get most of your. Go get your missions. Missions will be where you get most currency. So, yeah. I might quickly jump into the deck editor. I've got a couple of free decks that I've gotten from doing stories, but I actually want to jump in and set up my deck slightly because I want to adjust something. I actually realized I wanted to put Solemn Judgment and I still haven't. So this is my deck at the moment. This is my Blue Chaos Max. It's doing alright. I have an issue currently with it, which is, because it's still early days, I don't have a lot of Exceeds, and I will probably start leaning into some Exceeds and some Synchros. Sorry, not Synchros. Link cards as support for protection. I have no protection right now. It's very hard to go first, is what I'll say. But I'll figure it out as I go. What was I looking at? I was looking for Solemn. So, yep, pretty simple. Very easy interface to use. I think very, very good. Kind of want to pull something out of the deck. I'm very, 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 very tempted to remove Silver's Cry. Very controlled. I might remove Silver's. I'm not going to talk about how to build a deck because everyone has their own approaches to doing it, but this is my deck that I'm running right now. I like it mostly. There are a few things I want to tweak. I'll probably remove things like Maiden's Blue. I'll probably put in more things like Ash Blossom as time goes on. I am missing a few more supporty sort of cards. I am missing Trade-In, which I'll talk about how to get cards in a sec. It's so easy to make decks in this game, at least for launch. Yeah, I definitely think so, Nastasia. Right now, I think it's pretty good. Gems are expensive. I think the gems are quite expensive if you have to buy some. So when people start running out of currency, that's probably when it's going to start to get hard. You want to play wind-ups? I don't even know what wind-ups are, Z-Man. There's so many archetypes. I want to make Sidra. I bought Infinity. I want to get Nova. So if you want to look for a card that you don't have, chat, it's so easy. Just search up the name of it and then just set this and you can see the card. So I can see here, I want to make Cyber Dragons Infinities. I love ramping into Novas. I have a way to do it. There's an alternate version of this deck that I used to use, which is instead of before I used Nebula Dragons, which was using the Cyber Light Robots. I forget his name. But one where you can just pull more into his out of the deck, and then you use them, and you can just in turn one you can just straight up go into Nova, and it puts some Blue Eyes in the graveyard, which you can then just pull out. So, yeah. I like Abyss for Chaos Form Search. Yeah, I know. So that's what I've done. So I've reduced down how many Chaoses I actually have in my deck, Nastasia, just because I've never played with Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Blue Eyes Abyss is fantastic. I've never used this card before. It's a newer card. This card is dope. So there's a lot of Blue Eyes support that I've been waiting for that I haven't been able to play because I've only been playing online versions. Or the game versions rather, and holy shit, this card's very, very, very good. This card, having splashing 1 into any Blue Eyes deck, very, very powerful. The other thing is I'm waiting for like Jet Dragon. I really hope Jet Dragon gets added, as well as some of the support cards like Tyrant and things like that. So there's still stuff to look forward to. But I get to play a little bit later version. This is a little bit further than playing what is in Link Evolution. But hell yeah, this is very good. But let's say I wanted to get more trade in. We can see trade in over here. If I wanted to, I could search trade in. If I didn't have any in my deck at all. So I only have one trade in, you can see. So you can see this is essentially, I only have one. I can't put more in my deck. If I put one more in, it'll come up blank. I want more. So how to obtain? So if I wanted to go get it with money or a currency, it shows that I need to use Master Pack. So this shows me where it comes from. And then I can go look at it and look at the price, look at what's happening with that pack. But I don't really want to do that. Master Pack is terrible. It's just a random assortment of cards. But I can also, down here, generate with this currency I have up the top here. Also, you guys can't see my mouse. I just realized. Okay. So you can see down here we have generate, which I will use ultra rare currency, which we will, if I dismantle cards, if I have extras. So if you can only put 3 in a deck. If you have over 3, it will just dismantle anything that's over 3. So then you'll get currency, and then you can use that currency. The currency is relative to the type of card you've destroyed, whether it's ultra rare, super rare, rare, etc. More often than not, these are the two that will be the ones you give a shit about. More often than not, cards will be ultra rare or super rare. And yeah. So if I did want to make more trade-ins, which I do, I would need to do that. But we don't have a lot of that currency. I'm holding off. Because there's more utility cards I could use in other decks. Trade-in is very effective in this deck, less effective in other decks, whereas some of the Exceeds and Blink monsters that I do craft be more appropriate. So I'm holding off, and hopefully we can hit some packs that might get cards up. The Switch version of the game also supports touchscreen, so it's easy. Oh really? Oh, that's amazing, Nastasia. I haven't played it on Switch. I'm so upset that Alternative Universe is missing. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting cards that I think that, like, I'm hoping they come out. Is this Legacy? No, this is the new game, Konami. I only just dropped MasterDuel. It's free to play. If you want to go play it, you can get it on Steam, and I think all consoles. It's not on mobile yet, but it's going to be coming to mobile. What got you started on pizza? What do you mean, Zigzagoo? What kind of question is this? I ate a pizza one day. It was a food offered to me as a child. I don't think pizza is the type of food I've had a defining moment with. I want a sparkly alternative. Oh man, yeah. So if you haven't seen, so this is my one foil. I don't really know the names of foils because I don't get real life. I don't get real life cards. So a lot of the time I'll get foils and I don't care, I'll probably dismantle them, even Duel Links. But in this game, the foils actually look really nice. This looks really nice. And I don't know what this one's called, but this is probably I think it's the rarest foil I have. But it's got that rainbow sheen. The card, the name's readable. I hate the silver ones because it's hard to read the name, but it has like that crystal effect and it's really pretty. I was indoctrinated pizza when I was in Prec. There was a party there was a pizza party in class. What? Oh, in prep. That makes more sense. God, I like the idea there's pizza moments. That's Prisma. Prisma rare. It is the rarest. That is the rarest. So this is the rarest archetype. Rarest rarity. Okay. Cool. Very cool looking. I like the look of this. Very unlikely I'll see a lot of it, but good thing it's hit on one of my cards that, if you guys don't know, Blue Eyes Alternative is like extremely required for most Blue Eyes decks. So, pre-kindergarten. We call it prep here. Preparation school or prep school, sort of thing. It's like school before school. Kind of like kindy. Kindergarten. So yeah, that's pretty much all the systems. I think I've talked about everything. There's a lot of stuff. Card history, favorite cards. You can look at like, you can do a draw sample 5 cards. So this is, you want to see how badly I brick chat? If I were to draw, this is an example set. That's actually a really good hand. Bingo Machine and Sage of Blue Eyes, I definitely want to start with. Sage of Blue Eyes would allow me to use Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine would then allow me to do stuff. Spirit of Blue, I don't really want him in my hand, but that's fine. I'd probably like find a way to get rid of him, and then I'd resurrect whatever Sage would probably. So, Dragon Shrine would hit, sorry, and then yeah. So it's not like that's like a good hand. So this way you can sort of see just sort of how you would play. I still often brick though. This deck is not quite exactly where I want it to be, but it's fun. All right. That's the base of how the game plays. Let's actually jump into the game itself with some solo. So rather than me playing some online with people, I kind of want to jump in solo just to show you guys sort of the game, and I can talk over it. So let's see. Let's do a new story. So let's do the origins of the Katakuri. Hopefully I do this and I should get my Shiranuis, which are decks up. I think I have a Prisma, but I don't know which one. I actually don't know how the search functionality, the filters are quite nice in this game actually, but I haven't looked at how it looks at rarities and stuff like that. So we'll see here, we get a clear reward, which is Katakuri Spire. Don't care about that, but this is kind of cool. Like you can have a look at like the cards that are related to it, and get a little story. Hopefully they lean into this a lot heavier though, because this is the stuff that, if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, the actual Yu-Gi-Oh universe lore is actually genuinely interesting. Have you heard of a tome called Katakuri Autonomy? What are the inner workings of the Katakuri? How did they come to be? All one could want to know of the Katakuri is contained in this tome. Let us unravel the mysteries of this tome and delve into the deep world of Katakuri. Karakuri? Karakuri. A long time ago, there was a constant conflict between the nations. The turmoil was in very picture of hell on earth. In the midst of that era, in order to quell the strife, one feudal lord assembled the greatest Karakuri craftsmen. The feudal lord proclaimed to the engineers, I want you to develop soldiers stronger than firearms. It is important. This is an important command. I want to give it your all. The engineers immediately set out to develop devices capable of wielding great power. Crucial to the devices were golden gears located in a faraway country. Feudal Lord granted the engineers' wishes, successfully acquiring golden gears. Thus, mysterious devices of untold power were forged. That's cool. So, like, example, we don't know what these golden gears are. This might be related to another Yu-Gi-Oh plotline somewhere. Well, I don't know if Katamari? No, Katamari. I wonder whether or not they are, because that's the thing. I don't think I've heard golden gears brought up anywhere else. After several years, Karakuri equipped with golden gears were completed. workmanship of the Karakuri was unrivaled. Their handiwork was impressive to all who beheld it. Fortifications include Karakuri Castle, cornerstone of armor and defense. They were now prepared for battle. Under the command of the Karakuri Shogun, MDL-00 Ure, Karakuri soldiers went headlong into battle. After so many battles, what a blessing of an era of calm had been ushered in. In before Time Thief? Is it Time Thief? I don't know, I haven't seen Time Thief's story. I literally don't know anything about him. Era of war had come to an end. Now we'll explore what lies in store in Karakuri. Funny how the first solo campaign gives samples of Gorn Raigeki, and from there it's comic. Yeah, they're pretty bad. That's the thing. It's like, I think the start of it is definitely the game tries to get you established very much at the start to get going and stuff like that. So, understandably, it becomes a lot shitter. All right, so this is a Karakuri duel. So a lot of the time, it will have the opponent using a similar, if not the same deck, same archetype. I'll get some currency for the story mode, and I will be using their loner deck. I think it shows me the cards. Assuming it's all Karakuri, and it's going to be very good. A lot of these loner decks are not very good, by the way. So, Karakuri deck is so good. I'm not a big fan of Karakuris. Ray, how you doing? Welcome on in. They're interesting, but I'm not a big Karakuri fan. Oh, this is a nice. Oh, I like this. I haven't seen this one before. There's prismatic rarities, but also starlight rarities. And $10,000 on YouTube, YuGiOh boxes for. That's insane. There's no way I'd ever do that. All right. What makes a Karakuri deck unique? So it'll tell you a little bit about the deck. So I can just tell you straight off the bat. Karakuri's things is they keep switching from defensive to offensive. Every time they switch, they actually will do an effect. So that's mostly what the Karakuris do. And yeah, they're mostly a synchro deck. Rip Duel Links Karakuri had a wink of meta before Konami gutted it. Oh, really? Can't really understand the way they would do that. Use the cards in your hands to get multiple Karakuris in the field and win the duel. So this is a tutorial one. I'm not actually playing this one. This one will actually just teach me how to play the deck. Not really. It teaches you a mechanic from the deck of a single combination. But first summon Karakuri Komachi, NDL, Nishi. I'm going to summon Nishi. Can summon more Karakuris monsters this turn. That's what she does. So I can summon this boy, thanks to Nishi. And now I have a tuner. And so I'm not going to explain, if you haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! And you don't understand synchros, seeds, links, I'm not going to explain them. If you want to learn how to play, my high suggestion is probably picking up this game, or picking up maybe even Duel Links or Link Evolution. This game I wouldn't say teaches you the best. This feels like this is made for people who know Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's do a special summon. So the visuals in this game are gorgeous. I think they've done a very good job. It's definitely snappier than Link Evolution or Legacy of the Duelist, but I don't think it's as quick as Duel Links. There's a few things missing from Duel Links that I hope they kind of add to them. What's this card? I don't know if I've seen this. Is this a new Karakuri? I haven't seen this new Karakuri before. There's a lot of cards I don't recognize because I feel like some supports have come out over the years and I just have not paid attention. But yeah, the game is just going to pretty much teach me how to do like a little setup or whatever. So rather than using Karakuri's affect the Ure's technique, we're going to use Echo on this one, which forces a defense, and then we can attack. So if I wanted to, I could take that a lot slower and learn read each of the cards, and then it'll help me when I actually play the next ones. But I've played Katakuris before, I like Phantom Knights. I've never played Phantom Knights before, actually, Ray. Have you picked up MasterDuel yet? Just something about no problem. Have a good day. I can attack. I can attack while in defense position. Your offense is no match for my thickness. That would, if you wanted to play that archetype, Kunima, you would play Super Knights. What are they called? The super heavy samurais. Yeah, you got it. Haven't played it much. Well, hopefully you can play it more. Hopefully we get a match in Ray at some point. But enjoy the rest of your day. Hey Obi, welcome on in. Yeah, super heavy samurai. If you wanted to just attack from defense position, do that. It needs more music tracks. One of the best features of the games. I think the songs are very good in this. I've enjoyed a lot of the music. So yeah, our stream going good. We're just jumping in, showing off how the game works. So this again, I can play a loner deck or I can play my deck. The rewards are not very good. They're just whatever cards from the Karakuri set. But let's play Karakuri. All right, let's see. It's been a while since I played this archetype, so game's super fun. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I can't believe it just kind of drops. That's the thing that I think is mad to me. I've been really enjoying this, just to jump in at the same time as everyone else. That's why I was hoping. I wish I could have streamed it the day it came out. That would have been just nutty. So Karakuri Trick House, activate the only in. Okay. Click one card on the field and destroy it. We have Karakuri Anatomy, which is a continuous spell. So I probably want to activate. Each time a Karakuri monster battle position, change one Karakuri. Oh, this is the counter card. The one that counts up. Select one Karakuri monster you control and add one level 4. So this is just going to get me more. This is a high attack 4-star. When this card is face up attack position, card is selected to attack a target, change it to defense position. If this card attacks, changes to it is changed to defense position at the end of the end phase. Card is this card must attack if able to. This card is changed from target for attack, changes battle position of this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Karakuri. Is this a tuner? It is a tuner. Is this a tuner? That's not a tuner. Okay. Alright, well, I don't have a way to speed up my Karakuris, but what I could do is this. I do wish that they had the double click feature, honestly. Whoops, I did that wrong, but that's fine. Let's, who can I bring out? I've heard there's no way to join, set join restrictions on duel rooms. Yeah, the restrictions and weird Nastasia. I'll show them in a bit. We'll just jump through a couple of matches and I might show that off. I don't think I have any way to bring out a card quickly. I don't think there's any if something is out there that they can special summon itself. I do believe there is something that it can do that. Well, this card is very good, so I might grab her. Alright. I probably did that too early. Yeah, I did that too early. That was my bad. So that's the thing. This is, I think the interesting thing with loner decks is you just jump in and just go. It's Rescue Rabbit? Yes. So if you look at the board, it's quite nice. I like the boards a lot. Few interactables, not a lot. It's not like Hearthstone levels of interactability, but it's nice and clean. So you can see your board space, you can see your back row, see your two link zones or special zones, field zone, graveyard, and banish area. but you also get a little rabbit. So your field side of the field will be changed depending on what you save as your deck archetype. But you can change at least your little familiar and your icon stuff. So, all right, let's. Is this a tuner? This is a tuner. So what can I go? So that's a level 5. So I can't summon him. Let's have a look at my. So these are my extra deck cards over here. I don't know if I like this sort of method of doing this. You actually get a history as well. This is very, very good. So the history of the entire match goes up on the right-hand side, and it goes all the way back to the start of the duel. So unlike Duel Links, which limits how much you can see in the duel, you can go back quite a bit. You can look at additional information, and there is an auto thing, but I don't know if how the auto thing quite works. I haven't played a lot with the options just yet, but let's have a look at what extra decks we have. Let's see. Do we have any? I don't have anything too crazy, so I can just do this. So now we have our ninja. When this card is this card must attack if able. When it's attacked, changes battle position. When this card is normal summoned, you can draw as the number of cards equal to the number of defense Karakuris. Oh, okay. Should have read that, but that's fine. We need to attack anyway. When this card is face up on the field, destroyed something. Okay. No, we're not actually going to activate that. Wait. Well, that works out for me. I'm not going to activate that trap just yet. That would be dangerous. I only picked it up yesterday for about an hour, but I've played like 3 or 4 hours. I've played so much Obi. I kind of was like, I wanted to like see what it was like before stream, and then it's just turned into me just playing this non-stop. I've been really, really, really enjoying this. But I get suckered into YuGiOh very easily. Alright, so we got a 5-star on the field. Okay, hang on, I got an idea. Let's do this. Let's do this. You just learned something? Yeah. Duel Links doesn't limit how much you can see, doesn't it? Mid-match? I'm fairly sure it does mid-match. Or maybe it's you just don't have time to look it up as fast. If Chaos activates, I will destroy this. Still destroys that, but that's fine. Activate this. I'll summon... Who's a 4-star? Who's a good 4-star to summon? I think this guy's good. I don't really need that. These are weird Karakuris to be given, honestly. But that's how I feel about a lot of the loner decks. Any of these tuners, neither of those are tuners, so I'll put my tuner out. This gives me access to a special synchro summon. Hey Zeus and Bumfluff, welcome on in. It doesn't. I constantly look up at the very beginning because I'm scared of certain skills. I feel like I always thought it was the opposite. It was like you could only see like the past like 5 turns or something like that. Alright, what are we doing? We're doing this card. This is what happens for me not reading my cards. But I can do this. I can special summon Drill Driver Vespinator. What is this? You can also... What does this card do? I've never seen this. Once per turn, you can special summon this card using This card cannot be used as materials. If this card attacks a defense position, inflicts piercing damage. Okay, so that makes sense. You change the opponent's defense position, then attack it. Exceed summon. If this exceeds summon card is in the owner's control, destroys an opponent's card. You can select one level 5 or monster in your graveyard and special summon it. You can only use this effect once per turn. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good, chat. This is a super... I just realized, why have they got a super heavy samurai in this deck? We're just talking about these cards. Well, if that's the case, I might do this. Let's do this for fun. I'm using Karakuri. The story is making me Karakuri. We'll do a proper deck with my Chaos one. I crashed my big Chaos Max. I know. You do get... I will note that you do get loot for both, doing both ways though, so... that does piercing. Okay, I've understood how this card... If this exceeds summon destroys... is in the owner's control and destroyed by your opponent's card. Okay. I obviously misunderstood that, but that's fine. I now have a B. I have a Mechana B. I haven't touched it since the 2000s. It's so complicated now. I know, Bumfluff. It's YuGiOh's legit. It's super legit now. Okay. I don't know why the AI sometimes is very strange in this. Also, the music changes, you'll notice. We've got different music because of the field we're using. But pretty dope. Oops. Let's finish with the Karakuri attack. Damn dog. I'm doing Gem Knights now. I haven't done all the paths just yet, so I'll talk about it in a moment. There's a little bit of a change that'll happen in a moment where it's like, man, this game just looks pretty. But I'll show you something. So you can see here there's a locked gateway. I've now completed, essentially, if you want to speed through the story beats so you can unlock more story beats, the better way to do is go straight to this goal. So we've played the Karakuri deck. Now we can get the little story beat. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too, Bumfluff. I was very excited when this dropped, man. I'm very excited. So in times of peace, what became of the Karakuri? Delving yet again into the tome of the Karakuri autonomy. We'll next examine how the Karakuri lived. Since Karakuri's shogun, Bure, became ruler, many years had passed. Around the Karakuri castle there was unparalleled prosperity. High roads, not only Karakuri, but townsfolk such as zealous merchants, common sights. Merchants peddled Karakuri gamma oil, Karakuri gold dust on the street. Wares were medicines for the Karakuri. These were high demand, not for the merchants, but they proved most profitable. The fortress in which Karakuri lived is long unchanged. The gears that were kept to its functioning work, as well as the water wheel by the river. Karakuri lived a peaceful life, though there were one thing alone that they feared. That thing is fire. When fire starts in the town, even if it is in the it isn't in the area of great concern, the Karakuri can't help but each other extinguish it, because the Karakuri lived by lending each other a hand. So what I'm learning is just use a fire deck again. There's no real elemental bonus, that doesn't matter. Karakuri exists to this day. That much we know from many books that remain. As this story continues to unravel, the discoveries await every corner. New discoveries. So yeah, you can get through a story beat pretty quickly, and you get this currency. So if I wanted, I've got a whole heap of currency up here. You can see these locked doors, and if you wanted to play more Karakuris, one, you'll see I got the secret pack, so now I could go buy those Karakuris in the store. So if I go over here, now I could go and roll on the Karakuri packs, which it looks like it's got the new Karakuri cards. It's got the new signature card, which is Karakuri Super Shogun, Birebu, which I haven't seen before. So yeah, so now I've got access to that pack, so I could roll on the Karakuri if I wanted. They fear the Fire Fizz deck. That would be a good enemy for them, actually. That would actually make logically sense. I actually really want to play this story as well. On Steam review, if you're a Yugi Boomer that gets frustrated watching your opponent play solitaire for 10 minutes, torture the ground. Yeah, it's proper Yu-Gi-Oh! Bumfluff. Like, it's not playing Duel Links. I get Karakuri and Super Heavies mixed up. They work well together, the thing is, Klunima. So it makes sense. Pendulums used to scare me, but now I'm a Dynamist. Oh my god. I'm not really a fan of... Pendulums is probably... Pendulums and Links are like two I don't really... I'm a Yugi Boomer. Firewall Dragon, Reload Dragon. Also, welcome in, Hyper. My favorite Steam review is first ranked match was almost half an hour spending my opponent's side just to make him misplaying. Shit, yeah. Hyper, that's so true. I've already encountered that twice now in ranked. Very funny. People's turns take a long time. People are very slow, I've noticed, playing. People are obviously, I think, copying decks and then learning the deck as they play on ranked, which is generally a bad idea. Generally, you should probably go practice it elsewhere, rather than wasting someone's time. But I tapped out when Magical Scientist decks got super popular. Magical Scientist. Not sure which ones you... you know, if Karakuri existed in the Duelist Kingdom arc, they would have had hidden lore. They totally would. That would have been funny. But yeah, so back in the Karakuri, we've jumped back into the story. The two things I want to point out is you'll notice this says clear rather than complete. And it's because there's the alternate version of that battle. So I can do it with my deck to get different rewards, essentially. So I'll do that in a moment. But the other thing is there's actually a path up here, which uses that resource that we got just before. So I can use this to unlock, and then I can go ahead and go through these. So then you get more rewards. Your tickets are in here for more for some decks. You get an icon, which is the little robo fella. And if I went even further, oh sorry, that's the little companion, so I can have him on the board. This one's the icon with Shogun. And if I won with my deck, I 200 gems. So that's a fifth of a pack, or a fifth of a 10 pack. So this is actually worth doing. So completing the story to get to this is worth doing, but I will loop around those eventually. At this point, I'm finding I'm getting more currency playing online than I am doing this. But so I might show you guys my deck. I'm going to fight the Karakuris with my Blue Eyes deck. Let's see how bad a brick turn one. It's funny reviews. I would love to see how people feel about this game in about a month's time. I really am curious. You know, if Karakuri existed... Oh, I already read that. Alright, this is a pretty good hand. Let's do this. There's a couple of ways I can do this as a Blue Eyes deck. I mean, I kind of want a Blue Eyes in hand as soon as possible, just in case I hit my alternatives. The other thing is it works with Nebula Dragon. I also would like to have something ready for Abyss Dragon if I pull it. So, and I don't want Abyss Dragon in the graveyard. I'll probably remove Deep Eyes out now. I don't really need him in the deck anymore. I just keep forgetting to remove him, honestly. There's a lot of stuff I've forgotten to remove as time's gone on. But gives me a Stone of White. I've now got the ability to do trade-in if I wanted, which I might actually do here. This will put a Blue Eyes in the graveyard, which is nice. Double draw, and I get Bingo Machine. Hell yeah, okay. So I could go straight into Chaos Max. But there's not really anything to hit with Chaos Max right now, so let's use Sage's ability. Give me a Blue Eyes on the field, or I can go straight into. So Deep Blue Eyes. I'm still figuring out how this card works. I have to remember which way it works. If this card is special summon, you can ritual summon you can add one ritual summon or poly spell to your hand during your end phase. You can add a level 8 higher dragon monster in your hand. Banish this card and all 8 level 8 monsters control. So I'm still kind of getting used to this card, but sometimes I'm finding when I special summon like this, I don't get a card. So I'm trying to figure out which ones are the special summon conditions that allow this. So I do actually now have the correct materials to use Chaos Form. So I could use this to get Chaos Form, but instead I'm going to go and I'm going to use a bingo machine here. So the reason why I want to use bingo machine is because I kind of want Blue Eyes alternative in hand. I'm going to be just under the amount to be able to kill him, maybe? So rather than using that Blue Eyes, by the way, the way that you would think, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to use my Stone of White. Give me my Blue Eyes here. That gives me the ability to go to Blue Eyes alternative. And then I go into Chaos Max. So he has no defensive. So provided he doesn't have like Mirror Force, hopefully I should be okay. And that's our first like show off of like sick card art. So I have a few. I could go into a special summon here, but there's not really any point. Go for kill. Yeah, he has nothing. Okay. Well, that was an easy match. So yeah, some of the story ones, if you've got an okay deck, you can KO them. Not using a loner. No, we used one just before Z-Man, but now I was just showing off, just taking that deck into that to show how powerful they are. Abyss effects only used when he uses the original Blue Eyes on the field. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that keeps tricking me, is Abyss. I need him to be in the graveyard, so I have to hold off from using him. YuGiOh Online is fun until my opening hand is 3 Blue Eyes, Spirit, and a Chaos Form. Yeah. All Blue Eyes players knows this feel, I think, Nastasia. But yeah, that's pretty much how the story mode goes. I think it's pretty fun. Now, I might play an online match, which is some Mirando, so I can show you what rank's like. And then from there, maybe we'll jump into matches and stuff. Maybe we could play some matches together. But I'll probably be playing this all day. Whoops. Not here. Abyss of Duel Link. Deep Eyes and Duel Links is the card you never think you'll run into. Deep Eyes is very good. That's why I have him in my deck currently, because Deep Eyes is a good pickup card. He's not super good a lot of the time. He's kind of a dead hand card, but in Duel Links, because of how fast it was, it actually surprisingly was a decent card because people were super aggressive. So gonna be really bad or really fast. We'll find out. We're gonna find out. So let's see how good I am. It really is a weird no in between Z-Man I found with online matches. Is I've had people that are essentially their starter decks. They don't really know what they're doing. They're sort of figuring out as they go, and they've got a hodgepodge deck. Or I've run into people that have had perfected, they've dumped a shit ton of currency on a specific deck and playing super meta. I've had barely in-betweens. My first or second? I'm first. I don't really like going first still. This is not a great hand, chat. This is a really bad hand. So I can either go one of two ways. I can either lean into I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go for an alternative. I can't use it though. I've basically revealed that I have blue eyes as well, which is a bit sucky too. But I don't want to draw at least one card. Alright, let's see if I die. My favorite way to play Abyss is summoning the egg off to get both a ritual and a max search. Yeah, that's how a lot of the time I've been doing. I've been enjoying that card a lot. I think Abyssal is a fun card. And herein lies the issue with online play sometimes. Some people are really slow, like in terms of I've had a lot of people that are getting a lot of disconnect icons, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if people are playing just on Wi-Fi or something. I've had one person fully disconnect. This game's not even on mobile yet, so. Can't imagine wanting to play like 10-minute plus matches where you've got the chance of disconnect. What are we versing anyway? Resonator. Oh, it's a Fiends deck. Is it a real Fiends deck or is it a fake Fiends deck? Using a Fiend engine. Oh, it's a Resonators deck. Okay. Still be good using it as an engine. Am I actually going to see Archfiend? This deck is very popular in Duel Links. I was talking to friends about this last night. I think that how many people are going to be, they're going to be just building decks that they know from Duel Links. They're like, oh yeah, this is a Duel Links meta deck. This person's obviously come from playing Duel Links. He's going to have a rude awakening when he realizes just how much this will get dissected by real decks. Unless there's Archfiend support that I don't know about. I don't think they have any protection, do they? Right now, this is pretty slow. He's probably gonna, like... How I usually win tournaments is play pot of green. That's all you need, Zim. It's something you would play. They're cool. They're just very slow. I don't think they have any protection, do they? Fairly sure Red Fiend, like... You have a monster reborn? Reborn the monster, yeah, and it's the Western card art too. If I do play this card, it's interesting because this has a 3D animation. It means they made a 3D animation for the Western, like, logo of it. Red Nova Dragon or Riot? I don't think he's going to. I think he just attacked me. I don't think he has what he needs. He's got too many tuners. I don't know why he hasn't... I guess he just doesn't have another monster to go up. I just downloaded? Hell yeah. You can add me if you want as Gloon. The only one with protection is the 3200 one. Fudge. Screw it. Chat, let's have funny times. He's walling up. I don't know if he's walling up. I think he's just got. I think he's just pulling them all out because he can. I hate Konami so much. I know. It's a weird dynamic, Bumfluff. I always feel YuGiOh is like separate to Konami still in a sense, so I kind of give them a pass. The YuGiOh team kind of just do their own thing, honestly. All right, Monster Reborn. Wasn't paying attention. I'm just gonna take his Archfiend. Not efficient, but I need something. So let's just do this. So he can't pull that out of the graveyard. Not yours. Mine now. I guess it's free to play though? Yeah, definitely. You don't have to put a cent into this game if you want Bumfluff. Just like I downloaded the Castlevania NFTs for free. God. When are we getting YuGiOh ones? Take the newbies card. What I find funny about this in a sense as well, fudge, okay. He definitely knows how to play this archetype. I imagine he's come from Duel Links, seeing this. Is this a human player? It is. Castlevania NFTs, didn't you see? So Nastasia, so NFTs, the big word for the moment right now, but essentially Konami's announced that they're going to sell specific NFTs using Castlevania IP. Very serious. He still has no idea what you're playing. He probably has. I did play Bingo Machine. I mean, it's hard to tell. Bingo Machine can go into a couple of different things. But if it's, the assumption is at least it's a Blue Eyes engine. So if he was paying attention, he would know that at least that's probably why where I'm going slow. And I think Bingo Machine is in Duel Links. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember. I don't think it is actually. They had all copyright Konami on them? Wait, hang on. That's not how NFTs work. There's a disclaimer on the page saying that you only granted you the right to buying the NFT, right that you bought from Konami, nothing else. What? How did people react to that? That's pretty funny. What's this? Wed Warg. When you normal summon a Resonator monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, but its attack is halved. So he's made a wall. I don't care. Good wall, buddy. And Red Familiar. Oh, this is what he was digging for, I guess. Oh, here we go. Alright, there's Tyrant. So that's scary. Bingo Machine is in Duel Links, but the blue structure... Yeah, I remembered it being in there, but I didn't really use it. Alright, I'm in real trouble now, chat. I have a couple outs. It's gonna be hard to win. Welcome to the Blue Eyes life. Ooh, okay, alright, now we're talking. This is why I need trade-in really bad, chat. It's killing me. I'm desperate to like get a trade-in. I don't know if I can target this with this. I'm not gonna read his card. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Taking his card probably helped me out a lot there, because that forced his hand to be more aggressive. So let's just go nuts. As much as we can here. I now in an extreme advantage, because Blue Eye Spirit messes up this deck something bad, because I can prevent any of his graveyard effects. So I might just keep this out for a turn or so. The Yu-Gi-Oh rule that you don't need to read? Yeah, I was fairly sure that card didn't have protection. So I was like, I think I'm okay. Worst case scenario, it would have just negated the effect. It wouldn't have destroyed the card. Oh, he's dead. I think he just gave up. Alright, True Light should activate. Normally I would turn these into some protection. Don't have protection. So I'm just going to rely on True Light to protect me here and just attack. So this is why I need my exceeds. I'm checking out, apparently people did bid 80k on some of these drawings. Oh my gosh, Bumfluff. Why? People are insane. But yeah, so I leveled up. I wasn't too bad. That was a good match in a sense. It wasn't a too tough one, and it showed me kind of bricking, so. And yeah. Rewards are okay. I've had some people say that they think that they're pretty generous. I think they're okay. Like, you get these random cards, a lot of the time normals. I don't understand this, because these are basically random cards. So, I don't understand the point of this, but sure. Yeah. I've seen a celebrity use NFTs for wholesome reasons. That, like, go out for golf or video chat. Is that like an NFT though? Do I want to go first? I still don't feel... I don't feel comfortable going either right now is the problem. I don't have protection, and I don't have a way to rip them apart very easily, so... I'm in that funny stage where I just have to gambit. Involved in NFTs. Interesting. To raise the topic, it's fine. We've talked about a lot about NFTs, honestly. Not the worst. A lot of Korean players. Hopefully there isn't like some regional thing that'll prevent me from playing with you all. I really don't like the idea that I can get a good hand, but it doesn't matter how good my hand is. I can still have an issue of essentially destroying myself. Thinking, I can't protect myself, which kind of blows. I could have done that slightly different, but how do I want to do this? Do I want to go Nebula path, or do I want to go Galactic? Let's go Galactic. Problem is, I just very restricted. Okay, let's do Spirit. Blue-Eyed Spirit is really my main protection. Honestly, that's the best I've got. I'm just a bit. It's just an older celebrity from an older show that I'm married. Oh, that's. I mean, it's as long as it's done sort of innocently. I got burned by an NFT, bro. I'll never trust them again. God, what do you mean you got burned by them? Like he attacked you. He was so into his NFTs. He was like, "You don't understand." Very weird. Wait. No, I can't stop that. The only thing I can stop is if he activates something from the graveyard. What is this deck? Oh, it's Madaloche. Okay. This is an interesting deck to fight against. I wasn't expecting to fight these so early. These are a fun deck. They're hard to get working. You know what's spooky? Not knowing if not knowing if a room is empty when you got like supreme like headphones. He tried to cast me for a TV show, ghosted me, and what? What the hell? That's so bizarre. Hang on, but where did the NFTs come into play? Madolche? Madolche. Look, I'm not French. I'm not French. I can say it how I want, Z. He got destroyed by one earlier. They need a good opening hand. Can't stop any. Every one of his profile pics is an NFT. Oh my god. Mad. This is where we get a little scary. Stop this again. This is what I'm talking about. If I had my exceeds, I might be okay. What is he doing? What's her effect? If a card sent to the graveyard while this card is on the field, you can shuffle up to 2 cards from the deck into the graveyard. You can detach one material and then target one monster on the field and turn that face-up monster. It's unaffected by effect monster. I'm not trying to do anything to their cards. I'm trying to protect my own cards. So this is that effect now is activated. You can shuffle up 2 cards in the graveyard into your deck. No. That's the thing about you have to learn how to read cards quickly in Yu-Gi-Oh! If like you can't remember everything that a card does, everything gets separated. That's not the worst thing that just happened there. Dino missed? Oh really? There's pudding. Once per turn you can target one graveyard. In your graveyard you can attach one material and special summon. From the graveyard? Blue Eyes White Doodle. Blue Eyes must have little doodles, right? Reptiles have little... Do reptiles have little doodles? I'm assuming they do. I don't know if I want to answer this question. Nothing's targeting me yet, it's still set up yet. Hey Tante, what have you sent me? Took longer than I'd like to admit. What is this? What? Opponent activated spell trap card. I think I'm okay. I think this is all just setups. The effect of Hokutoki, fruitcake. Still not anything. I like my memes folder is just mostly Tantes. Messenger. Okay, now we're getting into scary territory. I want Blue Eyes Maintenance Dragon from Duel Links. Oh, the actual little... That'd be cute. That'd be funny. That would be a good one. Our thing's good. We're checking out the new Yu-Gi-Oh game. It's very fun. Welcome back, Z-Man. Actually, this will just go on screen, other than me. Fortunately, I have to babysit my cat. No icon, just tiny. All right, there she is. It's the queen. You can detach this move and tag it up to 2 Manila cards in the graveyard and shuffle them into your deck. be above the name. Nah, I won't put it above the name, Tante, because that'll move. I'll be in and out of duels. How many times did you can you do the survey to get chance? Oh, I assume you could only do it once, Queenima. They generally only once. Tart. Fuck, there's gonna be a lot of protection here, chat. There's gonna be an absolute wall to get through. This person's got a pretty good setup. This person knows what they're doing too. This is what I mean, like, it's interesting because I keep running into people that have like full decks, they're full setups. And it's like, this one's pretty easy because it's a pure archetype, but I'm really just holding off. Okay, I didn't recognize which was the one activating. I actually thought it was Tard activating. I didn't realize Queen would activate it. Oh, that's bad for me. I could have actually dodged that. Ah, that's all right. It's fine. That's annoying. That's all I can take because it's like you have to babysit until the correct effect goes out. The difference between if you're playing with a person IRL, they can go like, this one will be targeting your card, sort of thing. Or they say, this activates from the graveyard. Oh, am I dead? No, not yet. Okay. So I think Tart has protection. I don't think Queen does. Does she protect the people that she's pointed at? Well, this card cannot be. This card. While this card points to a Madalache monster, they cannot be spells, and traps cannot be targeted. Okay. Okay. Trying to make a rocket deck? Really? Are the rockets missing? How's that possible? Wait, can you not make dragon links? Oh no, you're kidding me. Alright, good. This person... Okay. Well, there's Max C. I'm pretty in trouble, chap. Need to get rid of... I can't get to Queen. I need to go through Tart to get to Queen. Problem is, I don't have a second thing. Not a Pog moment happening. Yeah, this person set up me pretty bad. I'm revealing my weaknesses here, by the way, chat, so you can clearly see I have no defensives. Max C challenge, you won't? Should I go get Max C, by the way? I'm 100 from being dead, by the way. They only need... So this person's doing the silly thing where it's like... This is what I've encountered a lot as well, where people overdo. Where it's they kind of just waste time. Because it's like, they just need to play a card. I've got nothing on the board. I've got 2 cards in hand. Unless I have a specific hand trap, they just need to put down a monster and then they win. Alright, just attack. Attack. And I don't really understand why people are doing this. I don't know if it's people are practicing their combos or what, but... Because normally, in situations like this, normally you would just surrender. But it's an annoying thing in this game where don't get, like, it doesn't recognize how long you've been playing, and it doesn't give you any, like, currency or XP if you just quit. Get it, guy, come on. Hurry up, jeez. You can, but there is a few that can make the deck run better. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's probably kind of like the Blue Eyes situation where the ones that I'm kind of waiting for still aren't out just yet. So, all right, we'll do one more match, and then I might. This is the thing. Yu-Gi-Oh is very much in this format is a one more game. One more game. I don't really like going first right now. Also, I thought they said you can switch between the two ban lists. Is there something it's missing? I think I'll be honest, Nastasia, there's a degree of like, it feels like we've got a strange situation of the game is not, they didn't quite get to where they wanted to, I guess. But my gacha radar is exploding. I mean, that's card games. You'll be able to play by next week. Wait, what the fuck? Why can I poly? Oh, I got blue eyes in hand. I didn't. It feels like I'm playing Duel Links with this level of strength I've got here. Hey CJ. Inferior card game to what? Pokemon? Or the trash that is Magic? I just did a multi-card pack and got Firewall Dragon. Nice! I've got Firewall. I haven't had a chance to use him though. Okay. Oh! That was Raigeki. I wasn't paying attention. So if you don't know, Azure Eyes, so going through the process of going to Blue Eye Spirit triggers first, so Raigeki still hasn't triggered yet. Bring out Azure. Azure makes itself immune. What the fuck? What is happening? Am I fighting a Blue Eyes deck? So Raigeki will hit if it's AoEing. Oh, this person had a terrible opening hand, I guess. So still Azure essentially can protect itself from single target, and other ones, but oh god. Storm Neo? Storm Neos. Yeah, there's lots of little ones that are missing that makes it a little tough. I don't really like doing this, but I'm gonna have to do this. It looks like a mirror match. I think so. Feels like it. You mean non-targeting? Yeah. I think how do you feel about the nation's leader calling for a 16-year-old to drive forklifts? What? I feel like, CJ, you're so into the political spectrum. I don't pay attention that much. Our leader is an idiot, but don't pay attention. Oh, what? Armageddon Knight. Wait, is this a Lunar Lights deck? Oh shit, it's a Lunar Lights deck. This is weird that a Lunar Lights deck, Rick. Is it Lunar Lights Engine, or is it a Lunar Lights deck? Raid Raptor? Okay, it's a proper Lunar Lights deck. I think so, at least. Spirit Dragon is Dragon Spirit of White good still in the Blue Eyes deck? Yes, one of. I wouldn't use more than one, generally. United Nations sounds cool if a 16-year-old can drive forklifts. Forklifters. He dropped the legal age. He dropped the legal age of driving it. What? That's insane. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, it drives very slow, but it's a big device. What is this deck, chat? Is it a Raid Raptor deck? Is it? I can't tell if it's Raid Raptors and using a Lunalight engine, or if it's a Lunalight engine deck using Raid Raptors. But he's got Blackwing. What is this? He just stuffed up his own trigger. What is he doing? There's a second Raid Raptor. What are we doing? Forklift driving has a high mortality rate. How? What? How are people... Speaking of Duel Links players, shout out to the people thinking they can sit on a single Saber Dancer. Are you serious? That's pretty funny. What is this deck? I'm fairly sure it's a Raid Raptor deck. He's got lots of defense things. What am I versing? This is probably him bricking, but I feel like he had enough tools to get himself out. Phantom Knight. Okay, so this is what I can't remember. Someone mentioned earlier. It was oh, it was Ray. Ray mentioned he played Phantom Knights. I've never played these before. I don't know what they do. All right, so we've got a Phantom Knight. What do you do? Send one Phantom Knight to your monster to your graveyard. You target one monster on the field and destroy it. It only does 2,100. Now we have a Gaga. What is happening? What am I versing? So he's synchroing. Oh, it's okay. It's a Utopic Future deck. This is a weird way to get to Utopic. Well, I'm pretty boned, chat. Well, that's the thing. Like I said, it's a heavy device. I think they tried to stuff all the furry decks into one. No, I think it's a Utopic deck. That's what this looks like to me. He's just using two engines. He's using Raid Raptors and Lunalights to make a consistent Utopic Future deck, I think. I don't know why he's got Phantom Knight. And he's using Blackwing in conjunction with Luna. Fairly sure that's what he's doing. Raiders Knight? I think this person must be like a proper, like he plays online TCG. That's what this feels like. He knows what he's doing. The Bone Zone? Yeah, I'm pretty stuffed. This is the thing, this is where the people like this should not be at this low rank, by the way. So, right now the ranks are pretty stuffed, where we've got a lot of people that are playing at like lower rank, where they should not be following us. Stalling for that one turn. Look at him, it's my boy, it's Cyber Infinity. I like him. He went overboard, but I see what he was doing. Very aggressive, that deck. That would have been able to pick apart a lot of shit. Alright, chat. I'll be honest, chat. Hopefully this is not a situation where it's pushing people away from wanting to play this game. You can do an anti-meta deck. I could. So my thing is that hopefully this doesn't cause people to be sparing against playing this game, because I feel like a lot of people that are going super hard and playing meta is going to push away new players or players that are more casual. So hopefully people can get enough currency from just... Because otherwise you're playing matches where you're barely getting any currency and then getting beaten down. But yeah. Yeah. At what rate you driving the... Man, yeah. Must be... I feel like you can go pretty decently fast with them. There's still a decently fast machine. Their power comes from, essentially... They need to have good acceleration to lift heavy things, essentially. It has the same vibes as those Duel Links decks that have 1% of actually working. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Pistachio. That one actually looked like it had okay consistency, because it had, it looked like it was 2 engines. Alright. I'm happy to play some you guys. Do you guys want to do some matches? Might open it. We could open a pack. So hopefully might get enough currency here where we can open a cool pack. So I'm currently aiming for a few cards, but I'm not really sure where I want to go with some of my deck. Alright, cool. Let's open a pack. What do we want to open? Me? We could do a queue. So if I start a match and people start asking while we're playing, then I might start a queue. So Z-Man, I'll chuck up in a match in a moment. Trying to figure out. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to aim for. The problem is, I feel like I'm definitely having the issue now where I need my particular god cards. I need my Exceeds and my Link cards. As much as I really want to get, I want another Return of the Dragon Lords. I want 1 Chaos Dragon. Have my Archbrave. In case I do. Got my Brez down here. Really, I just am digging for Chaos here, so. What should we open, chat? We'll do one. We'll do one just for the fun. So we'll just do this so I don't have to think. So, let's open a pack. Oh, Sky Strikers. Oh, I got access to Sky Strikers now.
Egg.
And shiny Archbrave. Egg. I'll be honest, they shouldn't have the next button the way they do, because they end up hitting the skip button. Dangers! Oh, I got Dangers. Dragon Maids. So on the left-hand side will be the new pack ones. Ooh. Believe in the RNG. Whoa! What did we get? What are you? I'll open some last. Super Vikroid Stealth Union. I'm not ever gonna play that. And we got a shiny Shayu. Cool. Alright, well, I'm not using Dragon Maids, but maybe one day at this rate. And you can see the new packs I've opened up here. Secret packs. Fire Trooper? Oh! Yes! Actually, this is a card I really want, actually. Hell yeah. So I've got Chaos Dragon Collapse Serpent, so I want his other half. That'd be really, really good. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. This is why I lean into dragon decks. Like, all my decks, most of my decks chat are dragons. It's a pretty nothing deck. Shay away from me. Run Lord of D or King? Oh, I don't really like running him Nastasia because he's kind of dead in hand. You haven't got his other components. I don't know if I really like. That's some nice art. Look at that. That's really pretty. So something that Duel Links have that not Duel Links, sorry. Legacy has that I hope this game has is being able to get more, like you can get the art bigger. I would love to have some of this art way bigger. The modern art for Yu-Gi-Oh is so gorgeous. I love it so much. And I would love to see some of the newer cards. I might build a Monarchs deck. I do like Monarchs. Like full arts? Yeah. I would love to have them just a thing that we can access in-game. Mastigal, I don't really need him. He's okay. I might. One of him is okay in a deck, but I'm probably not going to use him. Might use him in my Dragon Lynx deck. Oh my god, Tuning Gum. Look at this card. God, some of the cards. Oh, come on, please, please give me my boy, give me Chaos. I would like 3 Chaos, but 1 for now is good. I'm not getting only a rare. Sorry, Knight. Darkness Metal. Oh, yeah. So I've been told Darkness Metal isn't banned, Z-Man. I might have to go dig him. I haven't seen any red eyes yet. So if I find oh, that's it. I like this card. That's pretty. This is a pretty draw. I might have to ooh, Chambermaid. Oh shit, Chambermaid's in the game. Oh, chat. I think I could maybe do something with Chambermaid. As an engine, maybe. I'll think about it. Yeah, so... at least we got him. I feel like that's good. And I will need YuGiOh at some point, I guess, when I make the Dragon Maid's deck. Cool. But yeah, so over on the right-hand side, you can see from the ones we encountered, we unlocked 2 more packs here. So we got Roid, Nexus, and Prehistoric Beast. And that's kind of how you unlock your additional secret deck. So now if I go down to the bottom here, you can see for 23 hours, these one will blast you with RNG. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know how good Starry Nights are, but they're pretty. I know. There's quite a few archetypes you see and you're like, damn, I hope that's a good archetype because that's nice looking. Alright, well, we talked about changing something, and I have had a thought on something I did want to do. So let's do it. Someone's added me. Z-Man's something? I don't know what that marker means. I'm gonna adjust my deck, chat. I think Darkness Metal is limited to 1. Hopefully he is. Because he's crazy strong, by the way. That's a challenge? Oh, okay, cool. Well, let's get rid of Deep Eyes, because I don't think I need Deep Eyes. Who was I going to put in the deck? There was someone I thought about that we got that I wouldn't mind having. There's something I thought about, chat, and now I've forgotten. Also, look at this card. Look how crazy looking this card is. He's a mech dragon warrior that has steampunk sort of like gear stuff on him, and he's covered in crystal. This is a very cool looking card. Obviously a boss monster because he's a 12-star. Also, I don't know why they're using this star style. I don't like this star style so much. They stands out too much. Also, why this blue eyes? Why have all this blue eyes? Collapse Serpent? No, I won't put Collapse Serpent. Oh no, actually, I remember what I was going to do. I wanted to find where Collapse Serpent came from. It's a master one. I wanted its other half. White Dragon, Wyverbuster. These are very good cards. I will end up using them in conjunction at some point. Alright, let's just save. I will need to build... Where's my... Grabbing my notes. What I was actually going to go for. Because some of the exceeds that I wanted to get is, in particular... I want to go for... number 38. This, I want my Titanic. I'm very, very tempted to craft Titanic, to be honest. Give me a blue, DSOD Blue Eyes now. God, they really they need to give us the alternative card arts. But for how the live the live 2D works for some of them, it's going to really restrict which ones can get alternative. So. My deck has a boss monster is level 1. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have a boss at the moment. That's the other problem. I have Blue Eyes Neo, but I don't really like Neo's Blue Eyes that much. He's very like you have to use him in a specific way. He's like a finisher. Twin Burst is extremely powerful. Twin Burst is my favorite Blue Eyes cards. But yeah, oh, man, I totally want to. Your boss is Blue Eyes? No, look how many Blue Eyes I have. They're not really bosses. They're my boys. They're the deck. Let's have a look at where we get Titanic. Currently locked. I need Nebula Cyclone. I want this deck. The other one is I want to have a look at number 100. How do we get this? Number Recall. Numeron Dragon. Really want number 100. Ooh. Centipole. It's relinquished? Better not be. Can I fight a relinquished deck? I don't know if I can. Alright, chat. Let's save and let's go fight. Let's do it. By the way, chat, if you do want to verse me and you haven't got a deck ready, or you've got an underpowered deck, I can just play one of the starter decks. Like I can just take one of them and just wing it. Alright. Let's... You're already in another room. How do I enter your room? What's a pin? No, I don't want to host a match. I want to join a match. Alright, so chat, how do we join a match? Add numerous Numeronia turbo to your Blue Eyes deck. You won't. I've got a few things I want to add, Stacia, in terms of boss monsters. At the moment, I haven't been able. Why is it saying participating in brackets host? Wait. Wait, what? What? Oh. Oh. You have to hit disband. Weird. Alright. Big notifications, your name. The whole thing is weird. Yeah, it's a little weird. I will say there's some stuff that's a bit funny about this. Where it's like they've reinvented the wheel in some cases. Maybe I should be able to join him now. There we go. There we go. Figured it out. We figured it out, chat. Yeah, there's some stuff. If you want to add yourself to the queue, Unicorn, you can !join. I don't know why I didn't state what the queue. Might do this, chat. Just change the command. If you want Unicorn, type !Q again. It should hopefully work. Alright, let's do it. Be prepared for misplays? Hell yeah. Would be YuGiOh if it wasn't. So we'll do So Z-Man, I think best out of 3. So first to win 2 matches, I think would, and then we'll rotate people. Oh no, Z-Man! Uh-oh. Did your internet just DC? The game just disconnected. Really? Oh, we're still in the lobby, so when you're ready. So we're just like, hopefully cross-continent's not going to cause some weird stuff. I can't imagine it have issues with syncing. I've mostly only played people from Asia, to be honest. You played with Samurai, it was fine? Okay. Interesting. That was the first raw disconnect I've seen, actually, Z-Man. It robbed me a turn 1. Don't worry, I don't have a great starter hand. It's a greedy start. I'm gonna do it. This is your trial deck? Oh no, if you brought the wrong deck in, that's okay. I play people from Japan and I'm in the US. Oh hell, okay, cool. So are you guys, so you're finding in the US you're playing people from across the globe? Because if so, that's pretty good, because that means that we get a versatility of people. Man, if it quit early, yeah, go for it, Z-Man. If you just want to switch decks, we can just switch up rather than us going through this. We got some free Gem Knight cards now. Are you gonna run Gem Knights, Zeus? Yeah, so the thing is, if you see in the story set where it's like, it's a deck archetype that you actually want to play, my suggestion is probably go aim for that to get your base starter so you don't have to roll for it, and also get access to the thing. Oh no! You can change your deck down here, by the way, Z-Man. Click this. Oh, what? Oh, you have to leave the table. Oh, okay. Gem Knight FTK. Don't fight thingies very often. And I'm not kicking too many butts, Carter. We've been online and we've been fighting a lot of people with very good decks. Bit rough. It's a bit rough out there at the moment. As a Blue Eyes player. It's always rough as a Blue Eyes player, let's be honest. You can see up the top, Z-Man's got like the alternate tabletop. You want to try and look the same? I appreciate it. You can look at chat if you want, Z-Man. Alright, what are we gonna do, chat? Not a bad starter. I think that's the other thing I just realized, because I'll talk about my plays, which people will end up hearing my plays anyway. I've done a Gem Knight deck once and I forgot how to build it. I have no idea how to build OCGs, I'll be honest, Zeus. That's the hard part. I'll know how to build a base deck, but I have no idea how to, exclamation mark Q, clean. Still unsure which way I want to have that. I think join's better. I'll change it after you hop over. There's a lobby now? Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Samurai Skull, so I'm... Is this a Mirror Master deck? I don't see Skull very often. Alright. What way do I want to go? Okay. I got grassed yesterday, I was fuming, oh no. So we're doing best of 3 chat. So we'll do 2 matches. The first one to win 2 matches essentially. Oh, I see what's happening now. All right, we're gonna go all out. I think, unfortunately for Z-Man, I have a pretty nasty starter hand. Time Wizard and Baby Dragon. Yeah, there's a queue. If you want to join Carter, use Celtic Guardian. Celtic Guardian, Obnoxious Celtic Guardian is actually an okay card to some degree. I like how Grass, Legal, and ABC Buster Dragons are totally awesome. Oh, I didn't even know Totally Awesome was banned. I suppose it's like a card I just don't know much about. Oh, that's a bad thing I'm seeing. Oh, that's a scary thing that's happening. That's a very scary thing that's happening. Alright, well. I missed Dragon Buster already. Chat, do you know what's funny? I could do something here. I could be a silly clog here. Do I? Don't I? I don't know. I never know. I never know, chat. I never know. Boy, Heretic. The problem is I can get to this stage. I can consistently get to this stage now. I just don't have the thing beyond this, so... I don't really know what happens here. I really like doing this, but... do this. Uh-oh. Chat, I stuffed up. I clicked what extra? Oh well. Oh, Return of Dragonlord's fine. It's a waste of return, but it's fine. Fine. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. It's fine. I can maybe recover from that. I accidentally clicked twice, so I'll bring up Heretic so you guys can see what happened there. So, Heretic is a very good removal card, like a very good removal card. So the way he works is once per turn you can detach 1 material from this card and then tribute any number of cards on the and minimum of 1. I was only meant to get rid of 1. I got rid of 2 for some reason. And then destroy an equal number of cards on the field. So if I'd only tributed 1, I would have been able to just destroy him. At least Mystic Mind is banned. So mine is banned. Alright, that's good. I mean, I'm wondering, chat, because of the amount of cards that aren't banned, I'm wondering how many OTK, FTKs out there, because people probably won't run those sorts of gimmick decks just yet because they take a lot to get working, but I would like to see someone run like an Exodia deck. I want to get a Slifer deck working. I like Slifer. Oh, fuck. I might be dead. I'm getting gimmicked. Call of the Grave is limited by 2. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, without any counter cards, it's very hard right now. Is this one you're taking into ladder, Zeus? Not Zeus, C-Man? One hit KO? Yeah, I mean, that'd be good for getting that achievement. There's an achievement that you get. Yeah, you've been taking... I imagine... How's it going in ladder? It's really bad! Yeah, I would... Because you can be picked apart really easy from... You don't need many pieces, but I feel like you could be picked apart. Because if I got a good board state there, Z-Man, you would have been dead. Like, that's the thing, if the person gets a setup, they can literally just take away your card, yeah, has no protection. What's this card? Oh, White Princess. Weird to see Skull Servant get so much support. The power play of being an OG card. See what you mean about being a bad. Oh my gosh. Put yourself in not a great situation, have you? Oh, I actually might... I just realized something, chat. Now that I know what this deck is, Z-Man might be in trouble. Because a particular type of card that can... Someone's getting flashy with the area. I would love to have this one. This one's really cool. That's fine. Not really what. That's not really what she was. What that Blue Eyes was there for, anyway. Synchro. It's your boy, Spirit. Hello. I'm a dragon. Uh oh. No! Ah, sullen. Which way do we go, chat? Do we go into Nebula or do we go into Galactic? We'll go into Blue Eyes. I got an idea. Probably should have went in a Nebula. It's very interesting to have this game now like this because I'll be honest. Real talk, chat. I don't play the online versions that are not made by Konami. The ones where people have access to all the cards and things like that, and people play like proper TCGs, like rule sets and things like that, and go crazy. Because I'm just not kind of a fan of essentially a lot of the art of it, feel of it, and the people get it's where the sharks live. People that are very serious about YuGiOh live there. So I'm like, do I really want to play that much? So like playing in a place where there's like proper ranked and you can take it a bit more slower, I feel like is not a bad thing, but definitely shown that there's a lot of people that are excited for this to be that replacement essentially, and so they're coming from those platforms. Right. How do links work in this? I don't actually know. Because links... this is a weird archetype that I don't really know much about. This is something I think I've seen Owl, Z-Man, someone else have talked to me about it before, but I don't really see people play Skull Servant. Oh, that's a really good draw. Alright. Well, first things first. Link 2 means he tributes 2 monsters. But what is he tributing him for? Skull Servant isn't good, but it's just lots of fun. Very gimmicky. And I could see that. I think I've just won though. I don't want to put one in the graveyard. So. That was why I kind of did that, because I wanted to keep one Blue Eyes in hand and I want one in the graveyard. So. Now, this is the thing that I wasn't sure about. So this is the thing that it says special summon. This is technically special summoning from the graveyard. It does activate. Okay, so Blue Eyes does... Okay, alright, cool. Thought occurs. I could do something cool. Let's do something cool. I've not really done this in this YuGiOh, so let's do it. Fuck it. We've got a lot of stuff to do, so let's just do it. I've already got enough boss monsters on the field, but I could summon 5-headed, but I'm gonna go into... I want to see the animation. Do we get an animation for Neos? No animation. Ah! You have a counter card? No, but we got to finish with Neos, which is cool. Lost to a story duel to a 600 direct attacker. God. Alright, this is the last match. Then I think Unicorn will be next. So this is the decider. Let's see if I can survive a gimmick deck. I really wish that I had like a more comfortable space into which, like, do I go first, do I go second? I think first is still better for me because I have Spirit, but I don't really have many I feel like most people are probably better to go first. Not a bad hand, not a great hand. Oh, I've got a plan. Is this crossplay if I'm on PS4? I believe so, Zeus. I believe we can play together. I'll double check. Let's Google this. Is MasterDuel crossplay? I'm assuming it's crossplay already. I don't know if it's on launch. Crossplay on all platforms. It's already crossplay, Al. It'd be nice if it told you which platform they were on. That's a lot of shit in the field. I'm assuming some of these are counter cards. I heard the Switch version is laggy. Oh, really? And it gives you a warning on ranked? What? Is it laggy because of the Wi-Fi, or...? Oh, okay. There's a Switch version? Yeah, it's on all consoles, Carter. Switch is laggy. Like, just the game itself is laggy, or, like, to do actions, or... What is that? Lost Wind. Effect is negated. Egg to hand. Give me Eggy. I will take Eggy. No! Alright, well we've hit two triggers. Well, that's annoying. So Monster Reborn's not really helping us anymore, but we can do this. Alright, this Spirit. There's Solemn. Okay. Alright. A lot of counterplay going on here. Can Zig survive? Not Zig, Z-Man survive this? How much have you got left, buddy? Alright, there's White. Here's Polly. Now I have my boy Twin. You got this? I might. If I had 1,000 more attack, I would. What's that? What? Oh, Lost Woods can return itself. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Do I run 2 Chaos Max? You can if you want, Zeus. It depends on what you're building. I personally don't, because this is probably going to lean into a fusion deck eventually. But I like the option. The way I'm running my deck right now is I've got the option of either going into Chaos Max or I can run it in fusions. And I'm kind of going to lean to fusions as time goes on. So. Ah! Damn you, Lost Wind. I kind of forgot that I was on the board, honestly. Alright, both of them at least can do the damage. I'm just gonna go for it. Alright, we good. GG, Z-Man. You have an uphill battle if you're going to take that into ranked, my friend. But that was good. Good matches. That was fun. That was good. I felt like that was nice and snappy. I felt like there was no real problems playing that. GG's. All right, who is next up? I think the next up is Unicorn. Have I added Unicorn? Oh, Unicorn, have you DM'd me or? All right, do you want to add my ID, Unicorn, or do you want to, I don't really know the best way to add people. I assume we have to add each other and then you invite. It's fun, that's why I play it. I mean, that's the thing. If you're enjoying it, then screw it. Like, that's why I play Blue Eyes. As much as everyone plays Blue Eyes, I genuinely enjoy playing Blue Eyes. I think it's fun to have big monsters. You'll notice that almost all my big monsters, all my decks run big monsters to get bigger monsters. You've added me? I think you have to invite me now, Unicorn. Try inviting me to a thing. Oh, okay, so you can see your followers. Okay, cool. So I don't have to necessarily add you guys, but... Is any of you there, Unicorn? I'm almost done with my main account. On my old... Oh my... Why are you like this, Al? Why are you like this? That's Mono Green Deck Dog. Your card capital? Okay. Do a match. That's not what I want. Let's go out of here. You have to do it from here. Oh my gosh. Friend Duel. There we go. Alright, it's kind of awkward. Groom has been disbanded. Okay, hang on. Why is it like this? Hang on. Did I not leave room? Oh, okay. I mean, we could do this, chat. Do we want to have, like, multiple people playing together at the same time? You disbanded. If you disbanded, you did leave room. Okay. I'm an add roll. I can add, I'll just make it a 2-player one. I think that's all we need. Room details. Can I change it down? Oh boy, okay. Little clunky chat. Not gonna lie. That room gets created, occupancy 2. We can set it to private on, yes. I guess that looks normal, create room. All right, there we go. That's what I play Hearthstone. What are you talking about, C? Can you bring in bar me? What are you on about? What if you win the 1000 rank, you get Decode Talker Loner deck? Wait, really? You just get a deck, is that it? This also has a graveyard banish effect, so it boosts all your dragons by 1k. That's true. I mean, that's the thing. I honestly, Nastasia, I think Abyss is becoming one of my favorite cards. I'll copy your ID, Clunima. Add you in a bit. You should be able to add me, so if you guys want to, you can go ID, and you should be able to add me. So, I'm not going to change anything. We're just going to go. So I'll wait for Unicorn to jump into this one. I'm assuming you're talking Magic, Zeus. How do I join? Go to Friends in the top right, and then just click Friend Duel and off me, and you should be able to hopefully just join. I realize I probably should take a break at 3, so I'll probably do like a match or 2 and then we'll break. So yeah, if you go to, in the top right hand corner, you go to Friends on the title screen, and you should be able to go to me, then Friend Duel should just take you straight into the room, and then you need to join the table. I think it'll update me when some... The fact that you have to leave the table to do anything is very weird. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Why aren't you playing this, CJ? CJ, you should join us. Honestly, it's funny because I've got a friend of mine who he's finally playing Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time. He's trying out this game, and it is an uphill battle to learn this game, particularly with this one. In terms of essentially saying to create a room. Huh. Yeah, it's particularly hard to learn because there's just a lot of stuff, and I don't think this particular game is. Try joining via the ID. Try typing in that ID and see if you. It's one of those things where essentially if you haven't played in a long time or you don't know most of the new mechanics, this game does not teach you very well. I think the tutorial is a bit but it's a lot to learn. Imagine, chat, let's put it this way. Imagining you don't know what just a card doesn't do in defense. Like if something's turned to defense and you attack into it with an attack monster, what happens? And you don't know what happens. If you have two attacking monsters attacking into each other with the same attack value, what happens then? Like there's just those little questions where everything has to add up, where the basic mechanics of just normal monsters, like even like chain events and links and stuff like that. Then you've got to think about all the stuff in terms of like all the card text, as well as additionally, you have arrived? Hell yeah. The other thing is essentially you've got to learn all the summons. You've got to learn all the archetypes. You've got to learn that you've got to break archetypes to make like actual functional decks. There's so much. We played the TV show rules because we were 10. You mean the Duelist Kingdoms rules? Duelist Kingdoms rules are very weird. I'll be honest. They're like, there's a video. TGS Anime's done a video on both the Duelist Kingdoms and Duelist City rules. Oh, dude. Oh, shit. I forgot Unicorn is in Platinum, chat. So I'm about to get messed up. All right, let's see what a Platinum deck looks like. I'm a little scared. They're going first, too. Oh, no. Please don't hurt me, Unicorn. What is this? Alpine. I recognize Alpine. Thunders? Thunder Dragons. I knew it. As soon as I saw Alpine, I was like, I bet you it's a Thunders deck. Okay. All right. Well, I get this is good for me. I actually get to see what a Thunders deck in this is going to look like. I love Thunder Dragons. They're very, very, very strong. I imagine that OCG has nothing got banned. Because that was the worst part about T. Started banning really key opponents and boss monsters out of Thunders, and that's really sad to me. By the way, this deck generally Thunders beats Blue Eyes because Thunders can get bigger, scarier board states. So, and generally don't have a lot of defensive. It's more they're very aggressive. This is a deck that picks you apart. I like the card had no icon there. Wait, what drew that out? Oh, Dragon Roll. Where are we going? Where are we going with the fusion? My hand is actually pretty dead if I... We go. There's Titan. At least it's not Colossus. Colossus is scary. Yeah, you can see he's got 3,200, which is a bit bigger than most Blue Eyes cards. So... So yeah, so you'll notice that Titan doesn't have any protection. Colossus does. So Colossus is the one that is a little bit more terrifying if it gets... This is a very cool card, though. Something I never understood, chat, is... I'm assuming Thunder Dragon Titan has no legs. I think all of the Thunder Dragons don't have legs. Yuri? Okay, here we go. Okay. We're gonna see either a Link play or another fusion. Not a 2/5 cards, so it's either exceeds or play. It looks like it's Link play. Summoner! Look at this lad. I love the contrast. Yu-Gi-Oh is always very funny to me, just in terms of like if you look at the contrast of like, wait, you're not pointing at anything. You have Thunder Dragon Titan, which is this big, massive dragon, and then you have this idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, because you're not pointing at anything. Summoner. This is bad for me. That's okay. I got a pretty dead hand, so you get a free turn there, Unicorn. I've been using it for like 12 hours. Yeah, so I would say Unicorn is like, you need having your key loops. Like, if you can hit those key loops, like I would probably, I don't know what your extra deck looks like, but it probably depends on your extra deck how you would want to play this particular deck. Dragon Roar, Duo, and Hawk all have legs at the top. Yeah, that's true. They do too. I can't believe Hawk is banned. It's so... I can't believe they banned Hawk. It's so dumb. Oh, look, Solar. Yeah, this looks like a proper... I'm curious, Unicorn, you'll have to let me know how many packs do you think you opened to make this? Because this was the deck I wanted to make probably after my Blue Eyes. I really do like Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons are interesting because they can be played in a couple of different ways. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. They can be played in a couple of different ways. And there's Colossus. It's interesting because you can make a really heavy deck, or you can make him really like make him really heavy, or you can make him really like light. Hawk is banned. It's just unlimited in DL. He's either limited to 1 or he's banned. There's a couple of different things that mess you up really bad. They don't have their bosses in Duel Links? Yeah. Well, they have Titan. I don't think they have Colossus though. Oh, I'm alive. Somewhere. I'm so fucking excited for Total Warhammer 3. How am I gonna do this? What do I do? Why? Oh, it's because of Thunder Dragon. Okay, alright, hang on. Which one's doing that? Hang on. Which one is currently preventing me? Why can't I use Melody? Ah, it is Colossus. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Get rid of Colossus. Took you like 3,000 gems. Shut up, it only took you 3,000? Oh shit. Wait, why can't Colossus be destroyed? Oh, because he's got his protection. This is what I was talking about. This card's mad. This card's so good. Alright, well, we are in a bad spot. Alright, there we go. I might be okay. DL does not have Titan, no. Oh, it doesn't have Titan. I thought it did. The only boss monster I have is Levnier. Oh, right. Yeah, because I have a Thunder Dragons deck that's pretty functional on, I have a Thunder Dragons deck that's pretty functional on, Duel Links. But I have to play it in a different way. But yeah. Also, that hurt a lot. Can I recover on 300? Kuro! Hi, Kuro. You're watching me getting my ass beat. It's your boy. Hey, boy. Boy. Hey, Kuro, how you doing? Vampire? Oh my gosh. How's Vampire? Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. Fortunately, because of this big dum-dum, can't really use Stone of White properly. But I can do this. I got an idea. Let's do something. I've got a plan. I'm pretty good, needed a break. It's very warm in the office. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming you mean your office at home. Not office at work. Streaming at work. So egg won't work because of thunder. Oh, or Max C, one or the other. Max C doesn't prevent me. Oh, impertinence. I'm so glad I didn't activate that. Oh, what the heck? Dude, no. Alright, well, I guess Spirit Dragon has to save himself now. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Impertinence wouldn't have done much. It would just prevented me from doing... But I probably didn't need to do that. Yeah, no, the day off lieu of next week's public holiday. Wait, oh, public holiday! Do I have a public holiday? I wonder. Didn't even look at that. Wait, what's some summoner doing? Oh, he's summoning. Of course, that's what he does. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. We have our boy. Let's summon. Turn. The Dragon Lords. Say hello to my big dragon friend. And we get freebie. Now I can synchro, not synchro, I can summon something else, but I'm going to. But I can do this. Put my boy back. I will need him later. Now, get rid of some summoner. If you're in Vic, yeah, so it's Australia Day's next Wednesday. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to change a lot of that stuff, but yeah. Also, I'm throwing for content. I appreciate it. I can only target this one. Unfortunately, Azuro's out too early, so I can't really protect him, but they haven't yet, which is disappointing. Yeah, well, I know that there's a couple of events that have been changed in terms of dates and stuff. I'm gonna go die under the aircon. No problem, Kuro. It's like 30 degrees here. I can't imagine how hot it is there. Kuro's more up in the north. It's a lot hotter there. 40-degree days. I know, that's not okay. I'm doing multi-RNGs with me. You can do it. Hopefully you guys get good rolls. So it'd be... Because it's one of those things that if you are lucky, you will have to spend a lot less currency. Oh, hey. Good boy. I love Collapse. Collapse is a fantastic card. I love that there's a dragon that has a black hole in it and a dragon that has a white hole in it, and they're just tied. They're very cool. 34 at the moment, but it feels a bit more... Oh, God. We've got good wind down here at the moment, so it makes a bit of a difference. Something over there? Yeah. Summer be summer. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, do people run liner in the deck? Guess that makes sense. Wait, have you don't have a Blue Eyes engine in your deck, do you? That would be insane. Some dragon decks do run Blue Eyes. Unicorn, it's not a fun. But I wish that Dragon Colossus wasn't on the field, because I would have gotten a free trigger of stone. That will prevent that. So Ultimate Destruction should prevent that. Or is that return to hand? Is this return to hand? Shuffle into the deck. Okay, Destruction's not going to stop that. Or maybe it did. Or maybe it did. Maybe it just can't be targeted. It's Code Talker. It's ass Turker. I got Borrel's Sword! Oh, dude. I want a Borrel Sword. That'd be so good. Little scared. There's Wyvern, White Wyvern. Pudge. Well, it was nice knowing you, chat. See you later. Yeah, this is gonna be hard for me to be able, like, we wasted a lot of time at the start. Bricking that hard, like, really does make it tough. Alright, let's do another one. GG. I'm gonna fucking explode. 8-player multiplayer campaigns. Finished in one evening, really? Wait, so CJ, are you saying that it's the tabletop one, right? It's not the action ones, it's the proper Warhammer. I'll happily give it to you if you didn't already have one. The thing is, Zeus, I wish you could trade cards, but it would destroy the economy. Using a weaker deck? I probably could beat that Thunder's deck if I had 1 or 2 extra cards. I think what I'm learning from playing today, I need to lean into going and getting my Exceeds. Because I can get to my boss monsters eat. I can get enough Blue Eyes on the field, but I can't. I need something to capitalize off them. Damn. Weird hand. I don't know what to do with this hand. Welcome in, Dean. Dean Drew. The samurai boss and the final boss was hard as fuck. Wait, for which, wait, have you done all the story, Dean? I haven't done the story full. I'm looking forward to doing it though. Oh, chat, what do we do? Really bad hand. Let's just pray to the gods. Run verse stream? I was thinking about doing that, Nastasia. I was thinking about doing it. I don't know if I should at this stage. I don't want to, I kind of don't want to though. Solo mode. I beat the campaign yesterday. Oh, really? I've only done a few. I can't wait to do more of it because I'm looking forward to doing a lot of the story. I don't know if Dean, is there any good cards amongst the solo play that like are worth just like if you get that story mode one, it'll have like a good freebie in the deck? Because that's what I think I need to worry about right now. If I lose, I'm going back to Thunders. All right, that sounds good. I like that. I like that idea, Unicorn. Unlock a lot of packs in solo? Yeah, definitely. What's this? I don't know what to hit in this deck because I don't know what I'm versing, so I'll just hit the first thing. Wait, what? No? No. No. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Thank you very much. The pendulum on the quill something? Oh no! I'm in trouble. I also finished my dailies. I haven't looked at what the dailies are generally. I've only played it. It's only been out like 2 days, I guess. A dino deck? I'm not sure. Nastasia, I think someone got to the dino one. You can unload the dinosaur deck, robot deck, and samurai. Hell yeah. I don't really have much choice here, chap. The final 3 missions. Oh, well, you hear that, Zeus? You're gonna have to go. You've quite a lot to do. Night Express Night. No! I was worried he'd have that. I should go infinite. If I can get an infinite, that would be fantastic. Very good card. So I want to see some of the unbanned ones. He actually gained some attack. Well, that was a fast match. The last one was another chalice. Oh my gosh. You got some good cards, Unicorn. Like, having good counter cards in your deck make a massive difference. Well, I think we'll person which could be Klunima. Klunima, I actually think I might BRB quickly, and then we might then I can probably do. I needed to have a quick break. So if you're still there, I might have a quick break, and then we can do this. I sacrificed all my SRs and God, Unicorn, no. I'm loving this so far. I'm glad to hear. I think a lot of people are enjoying this one, Desert. I think just having the access of all the cards makes sense. Rather than it doing drip thread like Duel Links was, and having different metas based at different time periods. Like, we're just jumping into what Yu-Gi-Oh is right now. This is Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I think the rule set is also spicing it up a little. Very strange, so. I'll be here. Okay, I'll be back quickly, chat. Probably be like 5-10 minutes. You guys go get a drink, go to the toilet, have a relax. Put the aircon on, it's hot, it's cold, put the heater on. or get a blankie. I'll be back very shortly. Alright, be right back.